Do we take down notes, sir?
Not required, not required. See, I will teach to the best of my knowledge. I hope you need not require any running notes. Just focus, concentrate the subject, okay? And anyway, these whatever the theory material is there appearing on the screen, you can watch later when it is automatically reflected in your Newton account. You can watch the videos, okay? No need to write anything. All everything I have written on the screens, okay? PPT. The same thing you can have after my class, okay? No need to write anything on the notes, okay? Yeah. Coming to introduction to engineering drawings. Am I visible that screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? Can I increase my voice? Not required.
Not required.
Okay. Yeah. So engineering drawing contains so many drawing instruments, uh, drawing sheets, right? And we need to write with numericals and alphabets, right? So many lettering is there, and so many engineering curves are there, geometric curves, okay? And we need to put the dimensions, accurate dimensions, and tolerances, okay? Now, uh, here you see the next slide. Drawing instruments and accessories. Drawing sheets are there. I will tell you the size of the drawing sheet you need to purchase, okay? And the drawing board and a mini drafter, T square. I will show you the pictures of all these things. You can easily identify later. Set squares, protractor, compass, divider, pencils, eraser, French curves, paper clips, pins, sandpaper, sharpener, blade, okay? So these are basic things required, okay? And coming to the next slide, you see, it is something like a drawing sheet layout. Okay, these are the drawings you have prepared or you have drawn, okay? And some standards are also there for drawing sheets. A naught, A1. You see to the right hand side, down corner, A naught, A1, A2, A3, A4. You are familiar with A4, right? A4 sheet you can see in the Xerox shops, right? The Xerox paper is of A4, 297 millimeter length, 210 millimeter width, or 21 centimeter width, 29.7 centimeter length. So these are the sizes as per Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS standards. Okay. Now this is the sheet layout, drawing sheet. It will be something like it's a paper only, but some thickness, having some thickness compared to the ordinary paper. Okay, and the standards are like this: A4 297 by 210, uh, and A3 297 is the width, but double the 210 is the length. You can compare A4 and A3 exactly. You see, A4 width is 210, right? Double that width, you will get the length of the A3 paper. Okay, and whatever A4 length 297, that is same width for the A3. That is the relation between A4 and A3. Similarly, you can compare the relation between A2 and A3. The length of A3 is 420. That is same for A2 width. The length of A3 is equal to the width of A2, 410, 420, right? And if you double the width of A3, 297, if you will double it, you will get 594. That is the length of A2. This relation goes on. Okay. In general, we stop at A naught. A naught is the biggest size of any drawing sheet. In industry, maybe in the industry, you will find bigger than A naught size papers, drawing sheets. But in general, A naught is the standard biggest drawing sheet. Okay. Do you have any question here? All these dimensions are in millimeters. 210 millimeter, 297 millimeter. If you don't have any question, I will move forward. Do you have any question?
No, sir.
Yeah. Now, see, I can show you here. For example, if you see A naught size, the length from see here to here, 1189 millimeter horizontal length. Okay, 1189. What about this 841? This is the width of the drawing sheet. Okay, that is the vertical length I have shown you, 841 millimeters. Okay, and so inside that you are drawing some things. Okay, suppose I have shown you here one pictorial view, 3D view. Okay, and somewhere I have drawn front view, somewhere side view. Like that, I am showing you different views inside the drawing sheet. Anyway, we will discuss later. These are the standard drawing sheet sizes and designations. What is the designation of 1189 by 841 drawing sheet? A naught. A
A not.
A. The designation of a drawing sheet of length 594, width 420 means A2. Am I right? Now I will ask you one question. Which designation or drawing sheet is appropriately used by the engineering students?
A not.
A4.
A not.
A3.
Any other answer?
A3.
A2.
A2. A2 is
A2, sir.
the
A2.
yeah. A2 is the theoretically A2 is the correct answer for academic purpose, educational purpose. The engineering students will use in their drawing practice. So A2, that is a 594 by 420. Okay. If you find that size sheet in any nearest stationery shops, you can buy it. Generally, our college is providing the drawing sheets with GRIET printed title block. Okay. So here you see at the right corner down here, I am showing you with my cursor, right? This is the title block where our college name is printed, and you need to write your name, roll number, class, okay, the name of the drawing, everything that is known as title block. So because you are online, you better you go to any shops, buy A2 size nearest to 594 by 420. You can purchase some 10 number of drawing sheets initially. Later you purchase 10 more number of drawing sheets. Okay. Note down this 594 by 420 is the required drawing sheet size for engineering students. Okay. Now you can see A4. It is a very familiar, right? If you go to Xerox shop, if you want to take any Xerox, they generally use A4 sheet. The size of A4 sheet is 297 by 210. 297 by 210. That is like this. Now, I said the length of A next size is double the width of the A4, right? So you can see here uh, the width I am doubling. Okay, so the length is same, right? So I am getting the A3. Now again double it, you will find A2. Again double it, you can find A1. Again you can double it, you can find A0 drawing sheet. So that means exactly A4 is half of A3 and A2 is okay half of A1 and A1 is half of A0. In this way, the standard drawing sheets are prepared. Okay. And any doubt Till now, you can raise your doubts while I'm teaching. At any point of time, you can disturb me, no problem. And so you can unmute yourself, you can ask questions. Okay. So which drawing sheet we use generally?
A2.
A2.
A2. Yeah, remember. A2. Just remember A2. So Bureau of Indian Standards. These are known as Bureau of Indian Standards. These are the designations. These are the designations. Okay. All dimensions are in millimeters. You know, if you take ordinary scale, suppose 15 centimeter scale, it contains millimeters, centimeters, right? Sometimes inches also, but we use centimeters and millimeters. Whenever I say 297, I am saying that 297 millimeters only. By default, you need to understand our drawing. Whenever we say some value, numerical value, 420 means 420 millimeters only. Okay. Don't convert into centimeters. Whenever you speak to me, you say 420 only. Okay. Don't say 42 centimeters, sir. Don't say 29.7 centimeters, sir. Don't say like that. Okay. By default, our units are millimeters only. Throughout the semester, you need to use millimeter representation. Okay. By default, you have to understand. Okay. So the smallest drawing sheet permitted for necessary clarity and resolution is used as sheet. Okay. And these are the uh, basic assumptions while preparing all the drawing sheets. Okay. That is none of our business, but we should know which drawing sheet we need to use. Okay. And once again, I am showing you here uh, the drawing space at the center of the drawing sheet, right? And border lines, and there is a title block, and this is the longest side. It's nothing but drawing sheet is something like rectangular block only, right? It's having longer side, shorter side. Okay. And anyway, I can move forward now. Physically, uh, are you able to see the pictures clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here, these are the drawing boards where we keep the drawing sheet. Okay. And it is of different shapes according to the uh, whether it is an industry or an academic institute. Accordingly, they will prepare the drawing boards, but the drawing board is having some standard designation as well as length, width, and thickness. And the material of the drawing board is also very important. However, we are not interested in all those things, but you need to know basics like it is slant. A drawing board, it must be some slant. Okay, it is inclined. Uh, in our ordinary house, whole tables are something like flat tables, right? But coming to the engineering drawing boards, are having some inclination. Some inclination. Yeah, 1 minute, please. Yeah, sir, I am in this opposite CPDS lab, sir. I am taking class. Yeah, yeah, coming. Okay, so you see the table are not flat, some inclined. Okay, then only you can get the proper uh, comfort while drawing with help of instruments, pencils, compass, and all. Okay. Anyway, we are not manufacturing the tables, just we are using the table. Okay. And the designations are something like this: D0, D1, D2, D3. Okay. Understood what I am saying? D0, D1, D2, D3. So you can find different types of drawing boards. Okay. Are you able to see that size? Some 1300 by 1000 by 25 mm. Okay, so that is D naught size. Uh, it generally uses with A naught size drawing sheet because the table is big, right? Drawing board is big size, so we can accommodate a bigger sheet size. Okay, what is the biggest sheet size?
A naught.
A
A
naught.
naught.
A naught. So remember easily, D naught can be used for A naught. D1 some 1000 by 200 by 25 mm thickness board can be accommodated with the A1 drawing sheet. Similarly, D2, okay, we can accommodate A2 sheet. D1 we can accommodate, sorry, D3 we can accommodate A3 sheet. Okay. So if you take any standard textbook, you can find all the sheet sizes, drawing table, drawing board sizes, everything. No need to worry about now. Okay. Now I would like to show you some other instruments apart from drawing sheet. Till now we have learned drawing sheet and its sizes, drawing board, its sizes. Now we are coming to the interesting instrument, that is mini drafter. Drafter we can say simply. So you can see here drafter, it is something like L-shaped, okay, having L type of scale fixed onto the frame. Now, are you able to see the drafter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
so you can see the drawing board. Upon drawing board, drawing sheet is fixed. Upon the drawing sheet, the mini drafter is fixed at the top of left corner. Okay, to the drawing board. Okay. Now, this is the mini drafter, very important. With help of this, you can draw horizontal lines, vertical lines, inclined lines very fastly, parallel lines very fastly. Okay, we can reduce some time. We can save some time while using the if you use this mini drafter. Now you can see is one more arrangement for student to sit. A chair is there, okay, and the drawing board is there, big size drawing board. We are fixing drawing sheet on it with help of some tapes, clips, okay, and the drafter is fixed to the left hand side top corner. Drawing mini drafter is fixed. Okay, how to use and all I will explain later. Anyway, this is a T square. We generally don't use in our engineering practices because mini drafter is replacing so many other instruments. We need not use all the uh, such type of instruments. Okay. Next, we come to the next instrument, set squares. Even though set squares are used for measurement of angles, uh, in the mini drafter also we are having measurement of angle. Inbuilt protractor is also there in the drafter, but sometimes in order to not to disturb the drafter all the time, so use set square also. You can purchase this set square like 45-degree set square. Here you see the set square. Here the angle is 45. Here it is 90 degrees. Okay, so we call it as 45-degree set square. Set squares may come in different manner. So 30-60 also there. Now here it is 30-60. Here angle the 30. Here the angle is 60. Here the angle is 90. So set squares are all generally these two is sufficient for our practice. Okay. To draw here you can read the importance of these set squares. Okay. To draw parallel, perpendicular, inclined lines. Drafted together with set squares and protractor are also used sometimes. Okay. So so drafter is taking care of all the maximum purpose it is used. So sometimes only we can use set squares to measure angle. Suppose if I want to mark 45 degrees or 60 degrees, so I will use set square without disturbing the mini drafter. So mini drafter generally we use for horizontal, vertical lines, parallel lines, inclined lines. Okay. Next comes to pencils, right? There are so many pencils. Uh, so pencils, there are so many grades are also there. Generally 16 grades based on the hardness. Okay. There is a lead sticks inside the pencil, right? Leads. Okay. That lead is manufactured of some material, right? Graphite, something like material. So according to the hardness of that material, okay, or grade of that material, we will find different hardness. Okay. So if you press the pencil gently, okay, it can withstand. If you press it very hard, it may fail. That means hardness is one particular grade is meant for one particular hardness. So generally, so we don't use all 16 grades of pencil. Only we use two types. One is H grade, B grade. Okay, I call it as HB to H. HB means to draw very thick lines, and 2H or H pencils are meant for drawing light. Okay, hardness is very less. You can use it for light drawing light lines. Okay, if you want to draw dark lines, go for HB. Have you seen HB and H pencils anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so there are actually speaking, there are 16 grades. How many grades total? 16 grades according to the hardness of the pencil. Yeah, that hardness, why it is changing? Because of manufacturing. So it is generally made up of graphite. So if you use that graphite, okay, if you use there are according to the hardness of that graphite, we will have 16 types of pencils we can use, but only HB and H pencils are sufficient for drawing our engineering drawing purpose. Okay, here recommended is 3H, 2H, HB is there, right? Here it is mentioned 3H, 2H, HB, but uh, we to avoid unnecessary changing of pencils, and to save the time, we go for only H and HB. H and HB. Okay, remember all those things. Don't buy all 16 grades of pencils in the market. Okay, you buy only H and HB. If H is not there, you can buy 2H. If 2H is not there, you can find 3H. But any one of H pencil and HB pencil is also very important. HB to draw darker lines. Okay, to draw light lines, light curves, you can use H pencil or 2H or 3H. Remember this point. So you need only two pencils. Now coming to the drawing instruments and accessories. So I told you we know what is the drawing board, and we know the drawing sheet we need to fix on the drawing board, and how to fix that drawing sheet with help of paper clips or pins. Now, what is the material of this pin? Have you seen in the market such type of what is the it is make up of steel or plastic?
Steel, sir.
Very good.
Steel.
Steel is there. You can go for steel, and sometimes plastic is also there. You can also use plastic. Okay, and to fix the paper or drawing sheet onto the drawing board, you can also use uh, sellotapes. Okay, paper tapes are also there, white tapes are also there. You can use that. Okay. And now coming to the letter styles. Okay, so we are having numerical values. uh, we can we are having alphabets. So to write anything on the drawing sheet, there are some standards. Anyway, these standards you can find from any textbook. Suppose if you want to write A, capital A, so what is the angle of this slant line? Okay, and what is the total width of that letter, total height of that letter, and the ratio between height and width. Okay, everything is there. I am reading some of the important things. uh, Most freehand lettering is done in a Gothic style with a constant line. So we don't use any pencils. Sorry, we don't use any scale to draw the uh, letters, to write the letters. Okay, we generally use freehand only. Okay, because to save time, we use freehand only, right? We don't go by some other French curves, some other instruments to write all the things. So earlier we used to do with some templates, but in this engineering drawing, it is not allowed. You need to use freehand only. You need to write the letters, but appropriately you need to follow the standards. Don't write cursive writing or something like you use to write in the uh, fourth standard or third standard, but we used to follow some standards. Whenever you write capital A, it must have some width and height ratios. Okay, suppose width is 4 mm, height is 5 mm, not more than that. Okay, and if it is a small letters, there are some standards. You can go by the tables available in the any standard textbook. Okay, generally for capital letters you can go by 5 by 6 ratio. 5 by 6, and 6 means height, 5 is the width. So for small letters you can go by 3 by 4, something like that. Okay, you can find some standards in the textbook also. And any inclined thing is there, you can go by 75 degrees. So here the slant line is there in the letter capital A. What is that angle you have to maintain? 75 degrees. Okay, anyway, these are thing by practice, by writing so many times on the drawing sheet, you can get the concept. But that is not our main task. Okay, it's part of drawing. Whatever you write on the drawing sheet, you have to maintain minimum uh, standards. So whenever you write something, it reflects some standard. You are maintaining some height, some width. Okay, no need to write exactly as per the standard. It takes a lot of time. It's time consuming. Okay, we need to avoid all the unnecessary things. Then but right, I encourage you practice good letter writing and numbering on the drawing sheet. That creates good impression when you draw something along with these letters, numbers. Okay, that it gives good impression for the examiner who is correcting your papers. Give you good marks. Okay, that is the basic thing. And yeah, so one more important thing is, so I will move forward because still we are having 20 minutes time. I will share one more thing. So this is one lecture. Do you have anything from here? Any question you are having in your mind? Please share. Sarika, you
Sir,
are,
should we
yeah,
try drafter?
yeah, please tell me.
Should we try by drafter and other things, sir, now only?
Wait for some time. I will tell you when you buy all the things and when you start the drawing, because uh, I think drawing board and all some problems with you, right? Where to drawing board is very costly and drawing sheets is cheaper, but a drawing board is costly. Whether you can afford you can buy it. Otherwise, it's difficult for you to buy drawing board. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions you are having? Yeah. Please wait. I am sharing one more screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is one more video.
Yes, sir.
One more video. Yeah, actually, these are the topics. Don't worry about the topics. We are still in the introduction to engineering graphics. Okay. There are a lot more to learn in the previous classes. Okay. Now we have done with the introduction, right? Drawing sheets. Okay. And lettering.
Sir, once can you show the units again, sir?
Yeah. It's not like units. Somebody, please unmute. Mute yourself. Some disturbance is coming. Okay. Okay. These are the modules. Actually, these are the modules. But don't worry. Our unit system is different. Okay.
I'm just
So
taking the snap of the textbook, sir.
yeah. So this is overall picture what I'm going to explain. But these 1 to 12 is different aspect. But anyway, we are having only 5 units. Combining, splitting all those 12 modules into 5 units. Okay, I will take. Don't worry. And so we have done with
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's done.
yeah. So we have already learned introduction, drawing instruments, lettering. Okay, some layouts. Okay, and remaining rest of the things also we will going to see. So these are the drawing sheet standards we have discussed, right? And these are the drawing sheets we have discussed. These are the drawing board and drawing drafter, drawing sheets, and their arrangements. Okay, and importantly, drafter set squares. Okay, so and pencils, very importantly, pencils and clips and letter styles. Okay, it's freehand only, no need to worry about. Okay, so we have learned in the first lecture, and I would like to share one more important one minute. Yeah, please wait. Bear with me. So, yeah, is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. It's very important to understand the applications of our engineering drawing.
Sir,
Okay.
it's not showing, sir.
What happened?
It's not showing, sir.
Oh, actually, I shared already. Let me share once again. Yeah, entire screen I am sharing.
Yes, sir. It's showing.
Is it showing you now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you read all uh, the important keyword showing on the screen? Can anybody read?
Yes, sir. Aerospace, chemical, architecture and civil,
Yeah.
mechanical, electrical, electronics, or computers.
Very good. Where you fit in? You are,
Mechanical, sir.
Mechanical.
yeah. So for mechanical and civil and architecture, it's very important. The subject what we are discussing is very important. Somebody please unmute mute yourself. Disturbance is coming. Yeah, please wait. I have to put my charger. Yeah, I'm sorry. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for mechanical and civil and architecture, it's our subject is very important as you are building so many components, mechanical components, okay, and used in aerospace, automobile industry, okay, so many other industry, okay, even though some electrical companies also require mechanical engineers, okay, for some design, manufacture, okay. So if somebody asks you what is the importance of engineering drawing means, you need to say the applications are aerospace, chemical, architecture and civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics and computers. So everywhere it is not restricted to only mechanical. The engineering drawing or engineering graphics subject, what we are discussing, is not only meant for mechanical students, but also for all branches of engineering. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That means that's why it is common subject for all branches of engineering. It's very important for you to learn these basic things. Okay. And applications are huge applications. Okay. It is not restricted to particular branch. It's understood. Is it understood? Now, in detail, if you go aerospace, what we manufacture, what is the importance of our drawing? Okay. In simple in simple words,
Satellites.
yeah, yeah, in simple words, without mechanical students or mechanical knowledge, uh, I think there is no practical device. There is no practical device. So such an important responsibility lies with you. You need to generate important drawings, important sketches, important designs, okay, uh, compatible to manufacturing industry, okay. So if you design something that should be manufacturable, there will be no ambiguity. So while manufacturing such a proper drawings you need to make up, that must be used by any field of engineering, okay. So that is your task. So that's why you need to learn all the fundamental things like what are the standards, what are the pencils, even pencils, what is the standard for a pencil, HR, HB, why we are using only H, why 16 grades of pencils are there. If anybody asks you, you may in a position to answer all the questions. What are the drawing size? What are the drafters? What are the drafter? What are the other instruments? Okay, what is the standard for a drawing board? What is the standard for drawing sheet? So if I ask you what is a naught size, means you need to in a position to say the dimensions, length and width in terms of millimeters, okay. So later we will go by in-depth preparation of drawings, okay. These are the basic standards. So I think we almost having only 4 minutes, so I don't want to continue further. Just I will show you fastly some important slides I am having. So these are online material. Anybody can make use of for academic purpose, okay. I am using now, say artistic way of representing any uh, object is something like this, but coming to the engineering drawing, the representation is very complex. You see, what is the name of this this item here I am showing?
Rocket.
Yeah, you may see outline out shape of the rocket is looking very good, right? But it contains thousands of parts inside it. So if you split all the parts, you need to prepare so many blades are there, fans are there, lights are there, electrical, mechanical, computer, everything inside. You have to split all the parts and prepare each individual drawing. So suppose there is a fan, how many blades it is having, what is the shape, profile of that blade, thickness of the blade, material of the blade, finishing of the blade, so many things are there. So this is the engineering way. That is, your task is very responsible task you are having. So you need to prepare a lot of uh, designs as well as drawings. You have to prepare and forward to the next manufacturing unit, okay. So for the rocket, whatever I am showing here, it is artistic way of representation. But we are not artists, we are engineers. We need to give them a detailed drawings, okay. So it's very complex, but not impossible, it is possible, okay, to prepare all the things. Now can you see Skylab picture here?
Yes, sir.
What is Skylab? Space, space station, Skylab. So I don't want to discuss all those things because you know familiar with all these things. Uh, I am reading important 2-3 lines here. All phases of manufacturing a product involves expressing basic ideas into graphical format. So this is what we are doing in our subject. Something is there in your mind, but you need to express it on the drawing sheet. Okay, you need to put it in graphical format. Okay, that is known as engineering drawing and design. The present course prepares the students to learn the basic concepts involved in technical drawing skills and computer graphics. Okay, computer graphics we will see at the end of the semester. I will use some AutoCAD software, and whatever we learn manually initially, that is a we are using with computers. Okay, so we learn technical drawing skills. So these are some applications: Skylab, space station, wind farm. Okay, so there is a pillar type, right? There is a blades, everything you need to design and manufacture with the help of whatever the drawings we have prepared. I hope you are understood. Any confusion is there? See here, Bandra, Worli Sea Link, Mumbai. It's a big drawing. For you are saying it's after building the bridge. You are seeing the beautiful picture here, but you need to prepare all these drawings. Okay, it's a super structure. So generally, maybe it is part of civil engineers, but even though mechanical engineers are there behind preparing all the drawings. Okay. Just observe. I will end up within because I have joined 5 minutes, 10 minutes late. I would like to extend, but other faculty will have some problem, right? Let me conclude here in this class. Please wait for a moment. I will take a screenshot of your attendance. So there are 55 students, right? Anybody left? Okay. Yeah, thank you for attending the class, and see you in the next class. I will post all the videos, lectures, material. Please follow the Google Classroom. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any questions
Thank
you are
you.
having?